Hey guys, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. This coronavirus has given me a lot of time to catch up on projects, and this social isolation's kind of okay. I've been practicing it for about 4 days now. My wife's been trying to get into the house for the last 4 days, but other than that, I see no problems to it. Sorry, Tish. I love you. Do you ever have one of those days where nothing seems to go right? Well, a couple months ago, I was in a big hurry trying to get everything done for an upcoming class and my big trip to Tulsa. And I was taking off some implements off the back of my little farm tractor, and I pulled the mowing disc, the mower attachment off, and backed up and looked in the back, and I thought, oh no. I had unhooked the 3-point hitch, but I forgot to take the dadgum drive shaft off. So when I looked back there, I was plowing a rut when I went in reverse, and this is the aftermath. For those of you that don't know much about tractors, this isn't supposed to be this way. It's supposed to be more flat. This is a plastic shield. Inside, I think there's a splined shaft that runs up the length of this. I'm not really sure how bad it is. I'm going to cut it open and see what we can find out. I think the only way to kind of look at this part is going to be able to cut it here. I don't think I can get any of this end off, so I'm just going to take a little angle grinder and cut around here and then maybe slit it down here. Let's take a look and see how bad I messed it up. This is a Agmaster 2. Let's see if this will work. Looks like there's quite a bit of mud up in there. Ah, here it comes. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Keith Feder would have a hard time making that work right again. Some old prying screwdrivers. Not really sure how this all comes apart, but there's a screw right there. Of course, I've got 3 screwdrivers and none of them are Phillips. I was hoping that this was the spline part, just like a regular spline that I could make on the, or cut it shorter. You guys see okay? We'll get closer. There we go. Get you out of the nosebleed stands. This has got a lot of tabs here. It looks like it's bent. Stick a screwdriver in it, see if it'll come loose. bet you have to rotate that. Got some, we can see in there, there's some splines right there that I took the screw out and rotated it and lined them all up, and it looks like it'll come off. Oh yeah. The purpose of this plastic is it acts like a guard. While this is rotating, this stays fixed and doesn't let your shirt or gloves or anything get tangled up into it. Looks like this is a pin, and it's what's holding it onto that U-joint. Mud all over my new table. Well, I pictured a spline. Take that all the way off. It's over here where you can see. Looks like all this mud went up in there. Well, it looks like this shaft has two V-shaped grooves in it, one on each side, 180 degrees apart. And it looks like the shaft should go inside its opposite mate so it can slide back and forth. Now I'm wondering if I might be able to come up here to where it's undamaged, cut that off, and then put it over here. Of course, that means there's less length for it to go in and out. I think we'll have to go measure that. First, let's get that pin out of there and see what's going on. Housekeeping, so I have to come by. Oh, that's right, I forgot on these low budget YouTube videos, you don't have housekeeping. I'm the housekeeper. Let me get a set of punches and okay. Well, a little bit too small. Let's see if we've got a bigger one. I don't seem to have one that size. It's about the biggest I have. Maybe I can start it out. I think it's coming. I can see over there. Looks like we came out some more. This piece can come off. That's what holds that guard together. I don't know if it's broken or not. It looks pretty ragged. There it goes. That could be reused. Well, they may use it as a shear pin, but I don't think any of that was damaged. Well, that looks like a piece of machined material. I bet it's just hard as the dickens. So what do you guys think? I would think that this would have been made as one piece, but I think what's happened here is there's no joint right here. Get you closer in there. Let me get my hands clean a little. Yep. U-joint makes it harder to mess with this thing. Well, I don't know. There's no, let's see if I can. There's no visible line here. Acts like it's got a little radius, so I'm wondering if they turned this out of cast iron. It looks shiny, but it's not that hard. I bet that's what they did. Now the question is how they got it in here. Heated it and maybe a press fit. Just don't know. There's no pins, screws, bolts, anything in this area. I'm willing to bet that they heated this up and pressed it in. Maybe our friend Brian would know. Brian, what say you? What I think I'm going to do is call up the manufacturer of that implement, which luckily is only made about 30 miles away from here, and see what they had charged me for this new section. I'm semi-confident that we could cut it here where it's straight, cut it down here where it's straight, and take out about 8 inches. Can't see that. Okay. What I think we could do is cut it here, and then weld the two back together. Of course, there is a lot of stress. I really would hate for that thing to let loose. No telling what it would tear up or who it would hurt. So, I'm going to do a little research. Brian, if you know how that's put together, leave a comment for me, please.